Hey guys, and we are here again with our first Let's Build episode.
Ever.
Yep. We got some,
He's just clearing off some of the weeds with those
yeah,
waters.
We're going to be building a cool town hall for our city we're going to start on the multiplayer server. Nick has fog because his computer's not as good as mine. So yeah, we're just kind of measuring it out right now. So this town hall's going to look pretty cool. Kind of half basing it off the how SimCity because I like the shape of that one.
How everything looks on SimCity, with the wings and whatnot, but it's all going to turn out. But right now we're just clearing out the ground to put in our floor, and you see it right there.
On my end, I'm just kind of testing what kind of floor looks good. I think we ended up going with oak logs and pillar quartz.
Yep,
Looks
I
like
keep
marble.
saying marble.
Looks like marble.
Pillar quartz, and
It
you
does,
see him laying
regular
down.
quartz looks like marble from Tekken.
Yeah, it does.
I haven't played Tekken forever. I want to, but I don't know. We're not sure. I'm not really sure how to do the format of a Let's Build thing. We just kind of sped everything up to really fast and put some nice little background music in while we narrate.
Because it originally had we had 3 hours of footage.
3 hours of footage compressed to about 20 minutes.
Yep. So
That's for us.
That's how it all works.
So yeah, Nick's doing the floors right now, and I'm working on the porch because I wanted a cool little porch.
And basically, what I'm trying to do in the background is I'm trying to figure out the best way to lay down all this stuff because I really just wanted to get it done fast.
I usually find going around in like going around the inside edges with one material and then switching to the other material and going around and just working right inward usually works best for me.
And eventually, I don't know if I show it here while doing this but
right here
I
actually we were deciding on what kind of walls to build. And of course we're in creative mode, which I mean I don't really care much for building in creative mode because there's not much challenge to it, but
exactly.
It's time saver, and pretty much everyone's serves creative mode right now. So, I mean, I'd love to have just a survival game where you try to build nice things while gathering materials to build nice things. But gathering all this quartz would have taken way too long.
And I don't know if any of you noticed, but I did actually figure out a really quick way to lay down the flooring and whatnot. And this is the method I use from now on. I just go in a diagonal path. I don't have to count the spaces I have to skip, and it's really easy. So.
Yeah.
There's something you can do from
I
now
usually
on.
just hold one of the strafe buttons like A or D and just kind of time my clicks.
And I do that with some of the walls I do.
But I always wanted to have a kind of like a bank or a town hall with the porch. Like the main reason I wanted to build a town hall was this porch. I wanted to make pillars, I wanted to make the arch roofs, and kind of make them look all nice like I am now.
Adding in that glowstone to make it look really nice.
Yeah, the glowstone was a last minute addition. I thought with plain marble was a little too plain. This town hall's supposed to look very nice.
And I think it does. I think it looks really nice.
It looks a little laggy at times, but that's editing because I took my footage and I sped it up in Movie Maker and then gave it to Nick to compile with his footage in iMovie, and he had to slow mine down in a couple parts to try to zoom in or something.
And the only reason I did that was to just emphasize what the views we were getting at that point.
8 times speed it's hard to catch some things, and it looks like it might be laggy a little bit, but that's just
when I've slowed it down and when
speeding something up and then slowing it back down is kind of iffy on whether it's going to work or not. Fill in the roof, and Nick being lazy filming me.
Had to take a break from the walls, but it all takes shape from here.
It's just a random block placement. I was just strafing, clicking as fast as I could, hoping to get them all on.
And then I'm like, Todd, you missed one.
If my if my clicking alters even a little bit, it messes my pattern up. Like when clearing a large area, I'll just sprint towards the area I'm clearing and just click as fast as I can.
And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Todd's pointed this out several times. This server, it rains so much.
Monsoon season.
So much.
Oh god, the dome. I spent 3 hours of footage. I probably spent at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
He seriously did.
Because, I mean, right now you notice I'm doing it. I wanted to do kind of a dome into a kind of small circular tube thing.
And then come out into the dome.
Yeah.
Almost like an inlet.
Kind of. Yeah, but I do the dome wrong, which you'll see in a minute. Nick's doing the ceiling, then the floor. So it's a double. It's not just one thick. It's double, but the ceiling looks different from the floor.
We didn't really want to go cheap when we went with ceilings and floors.
And it's going to be really dark, so we decided to, why not make the dome glass and see-through? So we clear out the space under it, and it looks a lot brighter in there.
And as you see, I'm laying down the floor, and basically what I do is I just go around the perimeter, lay down the materials that I need, and then you'll see in a minute, that's really when I go diagonal. See, there you go, I'm going diagonal with all my wood. And then I'll lay down my other materials same way.
Mistakes,
oh yeah.
That's only human. Oh man, this turned out to be 3 hours compressed to about 20 minutes. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Well, this dome took up a lot of that time.
I'm never doing a dome. Well, I'm going to have to because we're going to add on Town Hall later, which we may or may not record. Probably not. But
just let us know if you want us to record more of the city.
Yeah, we will eventually show off other parts of the city. Like near the end of this video, I have an after footage. Like I just recorded before this one, and this was recorded a few days ago, where we've added on to the city a lot more. And you can see on the sides of the screen a few other buildings, but mainly it was just to we didn't have a good regular non-sped up view of the entire place.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's just me walking around at normal speed. So what I'm doing for you, those of you who have done domes or spheres in Minecraft before, you may notice my mistake, and those of you who haven't or may not notice this, what I'm doing here is I was using a circle guide, and every layer I was just going up one, reducing the circle size by one. So instead of a circle, I basically make a cone.
And here we're just putting in windows to add out some natural light.
Window panes are a pain to put in.
Yes, they are.
A wall next to them.
Yes, they are. And I hate that. But they look good. They look really good.
Just trying to make some windows, make it look nicer. It kills me to watch myself do this. I'm sitting here like, pass self, no, that's a mistake. Don't. You're going to cause yourself so much pain.
If only you had a TARDIS.
If I had a TARDIS, you think I'd be playing Minecraft?
That's true. And here we are putting in windows. God, that was so complicated. There's just so much I cut out there dealing with those windows.
Yeah, let Nick handle the editing. Mostly I just sped mine up.
Here we are getting a good view of...
Movie Maker is surprisingly good for speeding things up really quick. It doesn't take... you basically highlight all the footage and say, okay, times 8 speed, and click final, click finish, click publish, whatever the button is. You're done. But... the only thing I don't like about Movie Maker is it's just so simplified. It's too user friendly that it's not user friendly. If you understand that. I mean,
it's too basic to do anything special.
The older Movie Maker, it was so much nicer. Where it had a timeline near the bottom and everything, and it was just I liked it so much, and then I couldn't find it for the new one.
And here, Todd, he's just getting a good view of
the bad
what we've done. Now here we begin work on our right wing,
which I explained to Nick what I doing kind of a wing thing.
And I knew the general idea.
Yeah, you were doing it more of like an extra room instead of an extra wing.
Exactly. Yeah. And you'll see here in a minute. I do get the floor down, but you'll see here in a minute. Todd comes in and kind of corrects my mistakes. Yeah.
I mean, it would have been okay, but it would have looked as nice. Because it looks it looks really nice now.
And I love it now.
Because before it was just big like cube with a cone on top of it. It looked kind of derpy and dumb. We fixed that.
And as you can see, I do get pretty far into the walls, but nothing too bad. Yeah, nothing too bad. Not the details.
It's a moment where you just pause when they're talking to you. Going strong, going fast. Yeah, I'm sitting here finishing the porch, making it look nice with foliage and such. A little couple of blocks of leaves for those of you who may want that in non-creative mode to get blocks of leaves. Just use shears. I didn't know you could use shears to get leaves for a while. That may have been just me though. Adding a few nice touches. I think this is where I was talking to you about what the wing should look like.
And in editing, I didn't really. Even when I went back to proofread.
Yeah, this is me showing you.
This is him. He had laid out and calculated the template because he's better at math than I am. And so basically, what you'll see me do here in a minute is I go back and I kind of finesse it, and then I build up
basically,
to our top level.
What I was when I mentioned the wing was similar to the those of you who watch us in City Let's Play. I'm going to go take that out at the end of the video.
Please do.
Self-insert. Or if those of you who play SimCity yourselves, when you add on a wing to the town hall, use kind of a U shape with a little spot in the center. That's kind of what I was wanting. A little garden in the middle adds a little nice touch of color, and it just looks nice from an aerial view. Meanwhile, I'm in here. I'm thinking, more windows. I want to make this big room has nothing in it. I need to make it kind of a reception area. It needs to be where people of the city could go to do something at town hall. And here we spend a few minutes
literally several minutes.
A name.
Literally several minutes. And we're a fan of A Song of Ice and Fire. And so that series.
As of right now, Tyrion's Landing. Tyrion's one of our characters we both enjoy. Is a kind of a placeholder name. Like I would be fine to change the name of something that is in reference to something if we come up with a cool name, but right now I'm bad at names. I'm horrible at names.
And here I am just doing these walls.
I don't think Nick's much better, but he hasn't gone out of his way to show me.
Here Todd is doing the counter, and let me just say, Todd did a really good job. He worked really hard on this counter, and it looks really good.
Working hard in Minecraft, is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, you put your creative mind to work.
I just want to make a counter.
And it looks good.
You know what was hard work was getting this freaking redstone working. I have I have one redstone video on my old channel. One. Because I was like, you know, I'm tired of redstone. It's too complicated. I mean, it's nice if you know how to do it, but if you don't know how to do it and you're trying to learn how to do it, it's
just complicated.
You need to keep in practice with redstone.
Exactly.
I don't even know what a comparator does. I know how to use repeaters pretty well. I know how to make a clock circuit that'll rapidly flash on and off for stuff. I've used that.
See,
that was one of the most useful redstone things I ever learned how to do.
I don't know how to do that, but I do know how to use a comparator, and it is a lifesaver. People learn how to use one. There's videos out there. It's really complicated, but they're useful.
Yeah. But right now, I don't know if Nick's showing it. It's me basically going back and forth getting those lamps to work. Because I want to be able to turn them on and off first. Yeah.
And you see it here.
See, I'm not really sure what all Nick left in. I let him do all the editing and cutting and adding. Because this was 3 hours of footage. We cut down 20 minutes, and speeding up did most of that. But, see, I finally figure out how to get both lamps on, and I was like, can I put a lever on and turn it on and off? Yes, I can.
That way, we can go back behind the counter and turn on the lanes that are open.
Yeah, and then I go through and I kind of clean the area back there up a bit, which I may or may not do in the next. Yeah, there you go. I clean it up a bit so you can't see the circuitry, because that's one thing that bothers me is when circuitry is just out there in the open. And if you can hide it, you should. It looks much nicer.
Here I am doing the.
You did a really good job on those wings, though.
The colonnade spars. That's what I call them.
I have no idea what you just said, but okay.
I don't know. I just said something that came to mind. And then I'm clearing out the ground, and we added grass, and he puts bone meal down.
You know, we can't hear the audio while we're narrating for this in the Movie Maker. But right now, I just realized the 3 songs we have for the background music of this video, they're just 3 completely different songs. They aren't even remotely similar at all.
Well, that's fun.
I guess we get a little bit of variety for our viewers.
And here you see, I'm adding all these windows because I wanted there to be a lot of light. Because in these wings we wanted to have offices, but we also wanted them to have a decorative feel.
My only, you did a good job with those. My only complaint with the offices is they're tiny.
They're horribly small, and you'll see that later.
You'll see later, they're janitor's closets, except for like 4 of them. The corner office.
Yeah.
If you ever work in our town, get a corner office.
Exactly. Be that important. And here I am thinking about adding stairs.
But we made. I was kind of mentioning stairs to you and stuff, and I'm making stairs while I was doing it. But actually,
lose your train of thought.
Yeah, but well, the reason the offices are so small is because we kind of plan on people who have important jobs to have their own building, like the lawyer, the city lawyer and stuff. So they have a courthouse and his own office there, and the chief of police, and the attorney general or whatever. We both have those. We have actually people who technically have those jobs, air quotes around jobs, because Minecraft City isn't a real job. It's they're in charge of building that building and making it look nice. And Zadrix, our chief of police, as in my old channel, my tour of my town video, which got a couple thousand views actually, which surprised me. Everyone had a little job in town because they each had like a building or part of a building they were in charge of it. I don't know why you were just standing there. Right there.
I don't either. I must have been talking to you for some reason, but here I'm adding windows. That was our
and I'm making
space.
Flower pots.
And you'll see
I like trapdoor flower pots. It looks nice in those little ones you spawn.
Well, in a big space they look good, and when that's a big lobby, so.
I don't know if you can hear that in the light, but I just popped everything.
And here he is. We're talking about chairs. And
Zadric had a good idea. My friend Brandon, he had a good idea. Use like blocks to keep them in, and put like villagers in the chairs, just like surround them with blocks so they can't get out.
That's cool.
I tried, but they kept jumping out because I didn't have them put in there good.
And here I am putting in the offices. This is one of the corner offices.
The fact he came up with a job to fill every office with surprised me. I couldn't think of half those. I'd be like, okay, you're a policeman, you're a fireman, or fire chief, police chief. You're the person who does the thing.
I like civics, so it's a good thing I know a little bit about government.
Nick's more the politic guy than I am. And here I'm doing a chandelier, and
this is an awesome chandelier.
I did not like the fences. I like the outer ones, but the inner ones, it looks like you'll see in a second. Right now, it just looks like 4 chairs. Uprooted.
Yeah.
So I put
then he adds in the natural birch
and some glowstone on the bottom. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, I love that lobby.
I even put. I don't know if we mixed it, but I put the like check signing table things on the sides.
And here we are doing our left wing.
this the wing that messed up?
Yeah, this is the wing that messed up, and
I
you'll see
think
us
you
tear it
cut
down.
most of it out.
I did. There was a corruption error in editing, and I didn't put in all of us fixing the problem. I did put more than what's in this video.
This is
so
the pain.
you won't see
part
it.
where I'm like, I messed this up.
This is
I
him.
recognize that I messed this up. But we took a break for a day between recordings because we couldn't do it all in one day. We sat down for a couple hours.
Like we said, it was a 3-hour recording all in all.
So we split into 2 days recording. And this is the part where I'm saying, I made a mistake. I acknowledge my mistake. Time to fix my mistake.
And he fixed it very tediously. But I mean, it looks good.
Basically, for those of you who do dome shapes or spheres, half spheres, quarter spheres, whatever, anything that's similar to a circle that's 3D, you gotta think of it as think of it kind of like a square. The sides of the circle, just take a circle flat, and then turn it on the sides of the circle going up and down using the circle guide, and then fill those in, fill the 4 corners of the circle in. Corners, of course, being kind of not really there because the circles don't have corners, but just kind of imagine it as a 3D object, and don't imagine it as like, okay, the circle needs to get smaller as it goes up. Just try to imagine it like an actual sphere.
And what I was doing there when I went back to the other wing, I was making sure that the wings were exactly the same. Basically, you can go in our city hall. Everything is symmetrical. Everything looks exactly the same. I literally took an hour to make sure everything was correct between both wings and symmetrical. Here I am adding to the windows like you saw me do the last time in that other one.
We did have a bit of an infestation problem when I was showing some other people on the server.
I noticed that too.
Some other people on the server, we were showing a couple of my friends on the server at the town hall afterward. Someone got a villager spawn egg and just put villagers everywhere, and we had to get around and get rid of all them.
Yeah.
And they, when you click a villager with a villager at it, it makes a little baby villager. Those things are fast and hard to catch. They will run through you. They will open doors and run through doors. I found like 3 pieces of broken glass while people had broke glass trying to hit the villager baby. Which sounds very cool.
Yeah. But when you say it like that.
They gave them life, they took it away.
And here Todd is fixing the dome, which really turned out great.
I love the dome, but I hate building it. It'll be a while before I do another dome.
And that wall is the partition separating the reception lobby to our office.
I like the dome now that it's actually a dome and not a cone. It looks like a little see-through party hat. This has fog on because fog. And this is it.
This is where we correct our mistakes.
It was one too tall. I caught him halfway destroying it. I destroyed the roof and brought down one. And then we started doing the offices. And it goes out and...
looks again. Yeah. There you can see our horrible road.
Yeah, those 2 buildings aren't there anymore. We got rid of those, and we fixed the road, and we made them. I terraformed a lot, and got a lot of stuff done between recording this and now. Having a sped up circle going around the building is hard because if you don't do it, like if there's even a tiny skip when you speed it up, it looks choppy and laggy.
Mm-hmm. And this is him creating one of our nice features.
Glass panes are a pain, pun intended. But I like puns.
Notary, pun intended.
I like puns. See how choppy that kind of looks when you slow it down, speeding it up or something. It's just that, like, when you're doing it, it looks nice, but when you speed it up, you can kind of tell if you've stopped or were a little, jittery on the button.
Mm-hmm. And that road network is not there anymore. The only building that remains is that harbor, which is slightly been altered.
I don't know what Nick's just kind of getting the view of things right now. I'm putting up paintings everywhere, making it look all nice.
He's decorating. And you'll see him come through here in a minute.
I like these little check writing stations. They look nice.
Random spider. Once we go up the stairs, get a nice view of that area.
That room is still kind of empty. I want to do something with that room eventually. Maybe make a couple chairs or desks or couches or something.
I think we're each going to get a receptionist, so their desks will be in there. And there we are. I'm looking back. I've done that 3 times.
I'm sitting there yelling at you to get down here so we can finish things up. And you just sit there for a few minutes and I go back inside to work on it some more. Or you split the timeline. I don't remember going back in.
The timeline was messed up here, and I don't really recall why. But this is just he's adding in some windows in that big lobby area.
Oh, I don't. We can do more Let's Builds if you guys like them. I mean, we might do a few even if you don't like them. But if you like them, we'll guarantee to do more.
Just let us know.
We're still a small channel. We're still trying to get bigger. And
now this couch.
With there being only 2 of us and both of us having, we're neighbors, so both of us have the same internet, and it's really crappy, I'm not gonna lie. So we're a little limited on how many videos we can make and put on YouTube because it takes forever to upload them. Like we literally have to do it overnight for 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Videos.
For those of you who have like a megabyte a second or 2 megabytes a second,
we're lucky. We're lucky to get. We very rarely, on a very nice, clear, lucky day, get 200 kilobytes a second download.
And it is not satellite internet. It is from like a company, like an internet phone company. And we get like
company.
yeah.
And here I am. I'm building a desk for us to make it look nice. I didn't like the little tiny wood chair, so I kind of added on the back to make it look nice.
He did a very good job with the office. He was in charge of the
office.
office.
Oh my god, the paintings!
It looked really nice.
Oh my god, the paintings!
They were a pain.
Finally, it takes forever to get the painting look. Okay, if anyone from Minecraft watches, listen. When placing a painting, if you could just like right-click it and a menu pops up, like maybe like when you do a sign, a little thing pops up and you type it in. If you just kind of like give a list of paintings, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Because then you can just right-click. Okay, I want this painting. It's going to take up this room. It's going to cover these blocks. There you go. Just a little interface for paintings beside the rain.
And we do another 360 here.
We do a lot of those.
This is kind of a low shot.
And then we cut to, and there we go. This is the future vision.
This is what it is as of this very second.
This was recorded like half an hour ago. It looks nice, and someone left a block of dirt there for some reason. I'll go fix that in a second. And there's a bunch of random torches that shouldn't be on the floor and stuff that I need to go fix. It's not 100%, but like I said, I want the torches to look nice. I'd love to not have torches in the building anywhere. I'd love to have it all look nice with like lamps or something, or chandeliers, lights on the ceiling and stuff. But I'm there and fixing someone turned off the lights. Like people go in and mess with stuff and I have to go in and fix it sometimes.
Here we are in the city clerk's office.
Nick added some things into the offices.
Basically,
one of my friends who decided to be the basically town lawyer went and customized his office, and I guess Nick followed his example and kind of furnished up the rest of it.
If the office is if that job is occupied,
those torches are really bothering me.
That office will be decorated aesthetically. If it's not occupied, there's just a desk in there. See, we have an attorney general.
Those torches it's just so randomly placed on the walls for light. I thought that's what the chandelier was for. I need to go in and fix that. Did you place those, or did someone else?
I placed those.
I need to go fix those. They bother me.
Wait. Place what?
Those torches in the main lobby. They're just
I did not.
on the walls and stuff.
I didn't place those. I thought you were talking about the office.
I need to go fix those. They're bothering me a lot. Like that one torch in the middle is kind of okay for at nighttime, so it's fine. I may go in and add some little stand lamps.
Here we are. This is Kitsune's.
My side of the.
That's
my side of the. I like lamps. Lamps are nicer than torches.
Let me tell you, that couch is really comfortable.
No, really. It's not. It's made of brick.
It's comfortable.
It's made of brick.
It's comfortable.
Have
you slept on it?
I thought so. It's made of nether brick. It's from the nether.
Well, I'm a cruel person, so they don't call me the Dark Lord for no reason.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
No, they don't.
Todd's great chandelier there.
There's torches on the wall. This is like random torches on the wall. It's really bothering me. But with that, we are kind of running out of time. So this has been our Let's Build. Thanks for watching, and check out the videos, subscribe, like all that, and boom, let's build over.
Peace out.
Oh,
there is that tunnel thing you were talking about?
It might be. Can we get it if we adjust it just right? You want to try for the tunnel?
Yeah, let's do it.
And sprint right. You have a squid in your pool. Squids.
They're mechanical squids. They clean it. Instead of ink sacs, they have chlorine.